Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling.
Where is the music after dark?
You don't hear the music, Brendan?
No.
There it is. Put it up a little bit so Brendan can see it. What you got? What you got over there, Brendan?
Oh, I was gonna say get on lazy.
Get on lazy.
Yeah, that's
so right. If you know what Brendan is alluding to, go back and listen to Mary's regular episode. And guys, our guest, Mary McQueen, is in the building. Good to see you, Mary. And we got to know her a little bit the other episodes. So go make sure to listen to that one if you haven't listened to it. And guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe this episode. Give us a thumbs up. Put a comment down. It helps us in the YouTube algorithm, not the eBay algorithm. But if you do it, you might get a sale. You never know. But
that's what they say.
That's what they say. Yeah. So I know that we alluded a little bit to on the last episode, Kristen's find of a lifetime?
Nah, maybe not of a lifetime.
What would be the greatest Ben's find that you found to date? Or
it's number 2, probably.
What's number 1?
I found this quilt, and it is I had it appraised, and it appraised at $2,500, and that was like 5 or 6 years ago. So,
what kind of quilt was it?
It's embroidered. It's a crazy quilt, and it's dated 1886. 1886. And it's made with like weighted silks and things like that. So it's in fantastic condition. So yeah.
Where did you find it?
I found it in Denver at the Ben's there, and it's linen pricing. So I paid 49 cents a pound for that thing.
Wow.
Yeah. I paid, I don't know, less than $3 for it.
How did you know it was valuable?
Well, I like finding quilts anyway, because I know that quilts generally bring decent money, at least compared to what I'm paying for them, especially. But they have always held value. I mean, I was buying and flipping quilts in the 80s.
Was this, so you knew about quilts prior to your stint at Joann's Fabrics?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is that why you got hired?
Yeah.
Quilt master?
No, so this was like when Pinterest first came out, and I'm kind of a creative, crafty person anyway. So then I went in for this interview because we just moved, and it was opening up a new store, and I was like, well, I'll go do that. And when I'm talking to him, I had just left a school where I was working at a school where my kids were. And I was like, yeah, I worked at the school and I was doing this. And they're like, oh, education, you should be the coordinator. So that's how I ended up being the education coordinator. Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
We were only there for a year. We moved a lot with, my husband's job. So we were only there for a little while.
Okay.
Mary, what's been the coolest thing you've ever found in your reselling adventures, RA or not RA?
Well, I'm going to say probably that bear, that Boyd's plush,
the Boyd's bear,
the little mini message bear. Yeah, because I since it was Boyd's and it was 50 cents and it was still wrapped up. I thought, well, what this is not going to hurt anything, because I mean, yeah. Boyd's, there are Boyd's collectors in there. I think they're all vintage at this point because Boyd's hasn't made bears for quite a long time. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I would say the Boyd's spooky little mini message plush.
So it was like a Halloween bear?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to look up right now.
Yeah, looking up, Brendan.
There was another one that I was really excited about selling. I remember even when after we all went remote, I was one of the people that still had to go to the office every week just to, check mail and, because we still had people at the office. And I sold a shower curtain for like $80.
Whoa.
Running around looking for somebody to tell, and there's nobody.
Nobody cares.
It's like, dang it.
Mm-hmm. Tell the gas station attendant, I just sold a shower curtain for $80.
Yesterday,
good job, lady.
Yesterday, I did a plush Dibdit show.
Oh yeah,
I did a dipped it and then I did a whatnot. But the Boyd's Bears, I had a little Boyd's pig. I find them all the time. So I mean, I sell them every time I find them. So I think it's still a thing.
Good. Yes.
What do you think people, I know that people that have antique stores sell Beanie Babies consistently because the kids buy them. But I wonder if there actually is one that could bring like, I don't know, let's say like $30 or something.
I sold one for 20 that I had gotten at a church rummage sale. It was called Juggles the Clown.
Really?
That's terrifying.
Yeah, and I'm not a clown girl at all.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a creepy clown. But yeah, I'm almost positive his name was Juggles. And I don't know about at Hallmark for 5 years, smack in the middle of the Beanie Baby craziness, where your phone just rang off. Got any Beanie Babies? Got any Beanie Babies? Which ones you got? And these women would sit on the floor with their lists, and you realize we sell cards and other stuff here. Y'all need to get up off the floor. You know,
we hated it. So I also was in a brick and mortar.
Oh yeah.
And we had them. Yeah. So I was the girl. I had the antique mall. You rented your space from me.
Okay.
So they would sell them in a lot of the booths, and the people that would come and shop from us thought that we stocked it, and they were like, "We know you got them in the back room. You're holding out. You're selling them out the back door." And I'm like, I honestly don't have them. And there was a Cracker Barrel across the street from us. And the cops were called because they got Tabasco or some other, crazy great Beanie Baby. And I've never in my working life felt threatened or in danger other than during that Beanie Baby craze. And they were going to come across the counter to like we know you have them, get them out of here. And I was like, I can't believe this. And it made me not want to sell them. I probably could have sold them myself, but it made me not want anything to do with them. It was crazy.
I wonder if that's what the employees at Target feel like when they're looking for Pokemon cards.
That's what they feel like.
Stanley.
That's how they feel when you're loitering around the vending machine.
Hey, I can't loiter around the vending machine anymore. But usually I'll hit a restock at last week I hit a restock at Walmart, and the lady just got there, because there's like a third party company that stocks all the trading cards.
And you know them all.
She gets there and she knows me by now. She knows me. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like the second in line. And some dudes that don't know like what do you call it, the routine or whatever, they like start like wanting to grab the stuff while she's talking. And I was like, hey man, you gotta wait till she's finished over here and get in line, And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I'm like, we live in a society here. You can't just let her do her job first, because she has to take like pictures and all that stuff before people can go and start reaching and grabbing stuff. So I can only imagine what it was like during the Beanie Baby craze.
Oh, it was absolutely bonkers.
You guys have seen that old picture, right, where they're in court on the floor dividing them up
in that divorce. Yes.
Yeah.
So I know people though that had lost their job during that time. And they were selling Beanie Babies at they would have beanie shows in hotels, and they would set
like
up
conventions.
Like Pokemon shows or card shows and stuff. So they messaged me. My kids had them because they would come to the store with me.
Because you were the one selling them in the back door, giving them to all the kids.
And my kids, they would come to work with me, and if they wanted one, they were like $4.99. So go get one. You can play with it. My daughter had one that she bought at the store. And it had been puked on through the washer. I mean,
Brendan.
See, that's crazy. Well, the one that she had was a kitty cat, but I guess it was a misprint or something, and it was all black. It was supposed to have white.
They're all misprint according to the eBay titles, right?
Right. So we sold it for like $800 or something.
What?
Man.
And it had been through the dishwasher and stuff.
So you sold it at that time for $800?
My friend took my child's. It's not like we were selling them out the back door. It was my child's, and we just bought her a new one, gave them that one, and they sold it at one of those shows at a hotel room, which is weird to me, in a hotel room.
I'm sure it wasn't in a hotel. I'm sure it was like in a conference.
It was like the conference room at the hotel in Nashville, where they had that baby shower that time.
Yes.
It was like a meeting space. But I'll take that.
That's awesome.
That's good. Shoot, and I would be calling you.
Was it? What was it again?
It was Nip, an all black cat. It was not a misprint. What do they call it? It was a flawed. It was supposed to have like white ears or pink ears or something, but they were all black. We didn't know. We can play with it. It's fine with me. I don't care. I mean, literally been in a sandbox. It just had been through the ringer. Still got 800 for it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. We had a dinosaur too that was like tie-dye or something. I don't know. It made me not want anything to do with them. I certainly wouldn't have a tote full of them in my basement.
Those are the exact.
Why do you have those, Brendan?
Those are the ones I had from a kid when I was a kid.
Oh,
that's different.
That's cool.
So those are they're over 25 years old, but they've been sitting down. They've been sitting there for years.
He knew exactly where they were, though.
I did.
He still plays with them. That's why.
I do.
Counting them, comping them out, got them on your insurance policy.
I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure there's one that's got to be okay, to sell, but I'm
like
not
$30, $50.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through it.
Mm-hmm.
There might be.
What do you got for us, JoJo?
Well, I was looking up Kristen's cat.
Oh yeah.
Is that it?
No, the ears are wrong, I think.
But look at the price it's sold for.
Yeah, maybe.
It's sold for $400?
Yeah.
It's sold for $400?
Dude, yes. I have one of those in that tote right now. I don't know if it's all black, but I have one of those cats for sure.
I don't know if I believe any of the old comps for Beanie Babies, because those Princess Diana bears, go for so much. I honestly think that it's like the Black Diamond videos. I think it's a money laundering scheme. I honestly do.
Well,
yeah.
I've told this to a lot of people, like Pokemon cards. There is like a way that you can, what do they call it? Like, manipulate the prices on them.
Oh.
So like you can buy out like a cheap card and then resell them at a higher price. So that means that all the cards are being sold. Like you can definitely see like a market manipulation on stuff like that. So I don't know if it's similar to Beanie Babies, but it's interesting. I wonder how often stuff like that happens on eBay and we don't even know it.
Yeah,
because we're not like in that world.
Yeah, I have heard that happens with those saxophone things. That
makes sense.
Saxophone.
Yeah.
I've heard that's what's happening with those.
We need to find. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to buy a saxophone, we'll put it down in the description of this video. So if you're in the market, we'll put it in the description.
I also know for sure that it happens with SSK promo signed headshots.
But that is safe.
They sell like
fresh off the eBay. I bought this on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to see which one. I think I'm just missing one now.
Who's selling their headshots? Is what I want to know.
I can tell you exactly who's selling it.
I was kind of worried about that too.
That wasn't from Ken. Ken did not list that.
No.
He should be.
Ken won't give you one if you're not at the event or sell.
He won't.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Brendan, I think I convinced him to give me the few that just to get the whole collection last year.
Would you blackmail him or what?
I threatened him. So
yeah.
Same. What? Yeah.
In a corner, I'm like, you
won't do it right now. Yeah. No, I was gonna say
I'll tell everyone that you don't like craft.
Yeah, right. Oh no, don't do that. No, but I was gonna say everybody knows about the Black Diamonds. Don't pick those up or whatever. But if you find demo tapes Disney demo tape, like if it's like a Disney movie, but it's a demo tape, it'll say demo tape on it. Those go for like, I sold the last one I sold was like $50, and I sold it in like under a day.
Awesome.
That's pretty good. Is it true that some of like the ones that are in Blockbuster cases sell well too, or is it just the Blockbuster case that, I mean, it could be any movie?
Yeah, it depends what the movie is.
I think because imagine like if you can get like a Jurassic Park Blockbuster case, like that's pretty dope. Or a Star Wars or an Independence Day.
I have like 3 of them, but they're not anything good.
Can you is it better just to get rid of the sell the case separate from the whatever VHS that's in it?
I think I would like to have the VHS.
Yeah. I think it'd be. I mean, if you find the case, it will still sell, but I think the movie will add a little more to it.
I would love to have the Sandlot with the Blockbuster case because I've rented that movie so many times from Blockbuster.
I don't remember renting a lot from Blockbuster.
Really?
I think I remember like maybe Cape Fear or something, but I don't remember going that often to Blockbuster.
We would go every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday and get pizza.
Every Friday.
Get pizza.
We didn't really have Blockbuster, I guess. We had Village Video, which was just an independent local guy.
Yeah. Did you have? We had one like that. It was called Captain Video, and it was also you can get. It was also a tanning salon. So you can get your movie. You can get a nice tan, and then come out, rent your movie, and you're good to go. You're good to go for the weekend.
Ray, was it the back room for adults only?
There was a back room for adults only, and it had like the beaded.
Yes.
Like, yes.
Mine had the swinging saloon doors.
Yeah.
And I was always be like, what's over? You like, oh, what's over there?
I know.
And you would try to like look at the movie next, and you're like, try to.
You just like the beads. I was all about the beads. I was like, I want to know what's in that room because those beads are so cool.
I always wonder if there was like a separate checkout in that room, or if you had to like bring the tape out and check out.
Like, I don't think you bring that like the case. You just bring the tape. I think.
Yeah.
Like just put it face down and be like.
It's like I want this and this, Billy Madison and this right here.
How did that get in there?
Yeah.
And the popcorn and a candy and this for my mom.
Yeah, my mom.
Not my mom, but
yeah. Great times. Kids don't know what they're missing nowadays.
Not at all.
The work we had to do to just watch a movie.
I know, it's like you'd go and you're like, do I want to watch it again because it was so good last weekend? Do I rent it again or do I get something different? But I could be disappointed. Yeah, tough decisions.
Yeah.
And they won't rent it to you because you forgot to bring back the last one.
Yeah.
Or you didn't rewind it, so it costs more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then kind of rewind.
The return fees are more than the video cost to go buy it brand new.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go back to that video store anymore. You got to.
I remember, like, at one point, I was in. We had a van, and we were just like hanging out, and I like looked under my seat for something, and there was like a tape, like a Blockbuster tape. And it was like, oh snap, we were supposed to bring this back. Like I was supposed to like put it in with the other ones like a month ago.
Like your library book.
Man, I got in trouble.
$400 in return fees.
I think they ended up like waiving it because it was like,
oh my gosh,
like a one time, like this is clearly like something happened. But man, I got it. I got it that day. I'll tell you that.
I had a friend back in the day. He rented like one of the new Guitar Heroes, and he's like, "I'm not gonna take it back," and he never took it back.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm like, you can't do that. Like that's not how that works.
Like, watch me, son.
And I'm pretty sure he still has it somewhere.
I think that's called stealing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Rent it. It just didn't return.
Yeah.
And now
did you see those red boxes now? Like, they all went out of business. But when you rent one, it was like free. The last people that could get one from it.
Oh.
So you could just like keep it.
Yeah. So did you say Resell Rabbit, he did like a thing where he was picking up the whole box, like the whole thing, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, they would give it to you. You just so
They would
he's
give
like,
it to you?
yes, I think so. You'll have to watch his video for me to confirm. I don't know, but he said, well, I think I've picked up all that there is in the country. I mean, he was going different places to pick them up, and he was doing something with them. I don't remember. But I messaged him one day. I met him at Boss, but I messaged him one day and I was like, hey, I'm sitting outside of the Walgreens just down the street from me. And here's this box. And he's like, well, I bet it's probably full of videos. So, and then the next thing I know, it's gone. So maybe he came and got it. I don't know, but
wow.
Now you see those
I didn't know that they were all free.
You see them all the time in the bins now, the movies.
Oh, full bins of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Full bins.
What's the one movie you find all the time, Brendan?
Oh man.
Arnie.
I'm trying to think. Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay.
Everybody owned that. Everybody owned that movie.
Have you seen that Instagram page where the guy just collects Shrek VHS tapes?
Yeah.
You mentioned it once on the podcast.
It's like he has a whole room of nothing but Shrek VHS tapes.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Well, isn't there a guy that buys every sealed Titanic that, like, if you put it up on eBay, it's like the same guy buys all the sealed Titanics, and he's got like tons of them also.
I haven't seen that one.
No?
I've seen
Now
this
I
guy
gotta look that up.
I think our algorithm is similar but yet different. I got the Shrek, you got the Titanic.
There's a guy that buys
sure our algorithms are different. You're gonna have like tons of Pokemon, wrestling, stuff like that. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
There's a guy that buys all the copies of the movie Speed.
Speed.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Speed 2, not so much.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Speed 2 was the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Not so good. Not so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about they need to make one like on an airplane. Speed 4.
Whoa.
We'll just skip 3. Just go right 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's just for you to skip one.
Just tell people, Speed 3 is a bolo. You got to find it. And knowing there's not a Speed 3.
Speed 4. So good we skip 3.
Right.
So, all right. So I know that we alluded to Kristen's second greatest find at the bins ever. Kristen, do you want to do the drum roll, please? Do you have them with you?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make you big, okay?
Uh-huh.
Well, I want to see people's reactions, so go ahead.
Oh, they're old.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're old.
Yeah. They're what did you say that they were, Ray? A one?
They are toddlers, Air Jordan 1s, Chicago. Look at that.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty excited.
What's the tag look like?
Oh, the tag is weird.
Because the one in the 90s are like more spaced out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's on the shoe.
Yeah. Crazy. So when we were little, my brother had the ones. I mean, and we wore the same size. So I wore the ones to school and stuff. And my daughter had these when she was born. That a friend of ours got, not these, but got her some. And I was like, oh, when I found the one, I was like, oh man, if I could find the other one, that would be super great. And if I can't find it, then whatever. But I'll just give them to her. I didn't even look them up.
What does the front tag look like?
The what?
It's just the tag on the front, on the tongue. Look how clean the bottoms are on those.
You can just tell by the font. Yeah,
like that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I was gonna be able to find two, because you can't always find the other shoe when you're at the bins anyway. And finding baby shoes is really hard because they're little and they get underneath all the stuff. And I was surprised when I found the other one, and I was like, they're lightweight. These are cute. I'm taking them. And I got home and I was like, I wonder if these things are worth anything. I don't know. I sent them to Ray, and Ray's like, yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm pretty excited.
What are you gonna put? I mean, have you listed them yet or no?
No. I unloaded the car late. I didn't get home until super late last night, and I unloaded the car, and then I sent him Ray a couple pictures, sent some to my brother, and just did research on them. And this morning I just didn't have time to. I don't know if I'm going to list them. I don't know. That I might. Ray had talked about. There's a sneaker guy that sells some stuff down in St. Louis. I might run them down to him and see if he would. I don't know if they consign or if they buy them outright. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm going to list them. Put them on eBay. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's some on eBay are listed anywhere from like $700 to like $1,000, depending on the condition.
I was gonna say.
Well, there was some that were listed like more than that. Here, I'll see.
Was there any
Some of them have like the box.
full comps?
Yeah, those didn't. But look, when you just did it,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see that?
yeah.
1,200, 1,700.
1,700.
That's crazy.
What would be the lowest that you would be willing to take, Kristen?
I
$5.
mean, you guys know what I paid for them, right?
Yeah, but realistically, like, what would be the low? Like, because I can talk to my sneaker guy, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you like
See, they've got
like
some
$500
stuff
for
on that one on the back. They're not perfect. They're great, but they're not.
But they're also from like 1994.
Nah, they're before that. I think
They're
they're
85s.
Yeah.
80. That's right. 85. That's right.
85.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nuts. I was channeling my inner what's the profit monsters. That guy that found some in the bins several years ago.
Somebody would buy those even if the sole was completely ripped off. Like somebody would still buy those things.
Well, I figured if I couldn't find the other one, I was just going to pick it up because it was cute and give it to my daughter because she had some. But I thought even if it's just one, I guess I could sell just one because I know those sneaker people like that. And that's what made me say, I wonder what Ray thinks of these. So
I would love if I found those, I wouldn't sell them and I would put them right on my shelf because it was such a cool shelf.
You don't have any space on that shelf.
No, there's no more
I can
room.
I can always buy another shelf.
where's your sneaker shelf?
It revolves. It moves around.
It
In
rotates.
my closet, there's a bunch of sneakers in there.
His closet looks like his garage.
Did I show you the latest? I just picked up a new pair of sneakers.
Hey, Kristen, I'll trade you my Saxaboom for those shoes.
It came in this box.
No, thank you.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh
box,
wow.
though.
And it's they're meant to look like, and then they came in like individually wrapped in a bag like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then wrapped in like this because they're supposed to look like brick, like legitimately like bricks. Let me go get them because I wore them today.
Oh, you wore them?
I gotta wear my sneakers.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Though he's probably like the kind of guy that when they wear the sneakers, they get funny about getting creases in them or like getting them dirty and they like wipe them off as soon as they get in places.
Yeah, I do that too though. When
I used to be like that. I'm not like that anymore.
I got some new sneakers too. They're all blacks and
Oh, look at those fancy flip flops.
Yeah.
Look at those beauties.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, wait. I didn't look at the shoes. I was looking at Brendan's awesome flip flops. Show them again.
They also come with white laces.
I like that. It doesn't?
Bike? Those aren't bike shoes at all.
Oh, it's bikey.
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Why is it bikey?
Bikey Air.
They are. I think it's like Nigel Sylvester is like a cyclist or something. It's like his shoe.
I like that shade of red though.
Isn't that weird though? Because you would think it would be like cycling shoes.
Well, he's like a BMX biker.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, with the clips.
Yeah.
Road bikes.
Kristen, you need a pair of those to match your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Well, I found some when we were in Nashville that are like, they don't fit me though.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like those.
So I was thinking,
Cool.
oh yeah, these I would wear these, but they're huge. They're like a men's 11.
clown shoes. For
They
you.
don't. What size do you wear? Men's 11's not that big.
That's like a women's 12.
men's, they wear like an 8.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what size shoe. You're tall.
I know, but they look huge. Look, they're bigger than my head.
I don't know what size shoe you wear, Squirrel. What size shoe? Did you say 8?
I wear an 8 in men's.
You got in men's. I was like, that's a little shoe.
That's small.
Yeah, no, it's like a 10 in women's, but
10.
different.
What is that like? It's a half, one full size and then a half a size is women's. Is that what the?
I don't know.
Oh, it's something
10
like
in
that.
women's, 8 in men's. That's all I know. That's all I have to know. Which is like a 41.
I think in Nikes it's like 2 sizes difference.
Yeah, they run small. Nike does.
That's weird.
In my opinion, I can never find a pair that fit me because if they made a women's 10.5, which there isn't really such a thing, then they would fit, but I can't. And the 11s are always big, so I just don't wear them. They just skip from 10 to 11.
Right.
You ever known anybody with webbed feet?
Joe.
No.
Joe, do you have webbed feet?
No.
No.
Webbed feet.
Not according to Brendan.
I groomed him the last year. I would know.
Flip-flops like he can, but I don't have webbed feet.
Don't you have webbed feet, Brendan?
No, I
You.
wish. I
No?
wish.
No, everybody's seen his toes. They've not. No.
I thought we knew somebody that had like legitimately like little bitty webbed feet, like just a little bit of webbed feet.
I'm gonna get like plastic surgery to get my feet webbed. Just so we can do it now.
Just wear flippers from.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah.
I find them all the time in the bins anyway. So
It was Mary. Mary's got web feet.
That's it. Yeah.
that's really why we brought you on the show, because we know you're
I want to look at your web feet.
Finally got to talking
That's
about
what it
webbed
was.
feet.
Phew. Cat's out of the bag.
It only took us an hour and 45 minutes to get it out of you, but
Yeah.
In our next episode, stay tuned. Mary's going to show us her feet.
That'll be the Patreon episode. You got to pay for that, guys.
oh yeah,
After dark.
pay to play.
Yeah. I watched the movie Shallow Hal over the weekend,
Good movie.
and what is it? Jason Alexander's character on there has like a tail, and then you don't remember that he has like a little tail.
I haven't seen that movie since like
I don't
came
remember.
out. I don't think.
I can't believe that's a movie that both of us have seen, though, Ray, because
I love that movie.
it's a good movie.
You ever seen it, Mary?
No, I've never seen it.
It's a good movie. Well, it would never been made now. What is it? Tony Robbins, the big like self-help
Motivational.
guy.
Yeah, motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it? What's that guy's? Jack Black, which is the main character. He only dates like super highly attractive women, and so he's kind of like a little bit of a jerk. And so like Tony Robbins puts like this weird like
Like a
spell on him or something like that. Like he hypnotizes him so he can only see like what the inner of a person looks like their inner whatever.
inner beauty.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yes.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he was visiting victims in a burn unit?
Yes.
Okay. I saw it. I just didn't remember the name. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while. I have to go to Blockbuster and rent it.
Ah, that's called a callback, ladies
You
and
go to
gentlemen.
You go to Oregon. You go to Oregon and rent it.
Is that still around? Blockbuster in Oregon?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh wow.
I think just the one.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can
that
buy.
one.
They have like a store online. You can buy like merch and all kinds of stuff now there. So if you need some if you need a Blockbuster smelling candle, they got you.
Whoa.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
couldn't
What's it
tell you
smell
what
like?
What's it smell like?
Like the inside of the store used to smell.
But I can't remember what that is.
It was like
Oh,
The smell of tapes.
expensive popcorn and return fees.
I can't remember the reseller's name, and he's gonna kill me when he listens to this. He used to sell a candle that smelled like the thrift store.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Balls or what?
Oh,
I know who you mean, and now he does a food truck.
Like musty smell
Yes.
or what?
Yeah.
it actually smells really good, but
Gosh.
Does it smell like wet piles of clothes in the bins? 'Cause otherwise, I don't want that.
What was his name? What's his name, Kristen?
I don't know, but I can see. And he used to be on the Wednesday night show with
Buffalo Picker or
not the glass guy, but the other one. Oh, he doesn't post that much anymore.
yeah. Well, he's busy with his restaurant now.
With his food truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Gosh.
gosh.
But he had a candle that smelled like the thrift store. I had it, or I have it somewhere.
I don't think I'd want one of those.
It smells really good.
No, I think it smelled like, wasn't it kind of a laundry smell?
Yeah.
Sort of?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It's not as bad as you think it was, but
Like,
I like those laundry smelling candles.
If you like the smell of black mold, we got just the thing for
We
you.
got just the thing. Black mold, urine, and hepatitis. We got just the thing.
Oh my gosh, that's what you need to do. That's the merch that we need to have for this week in reselling.
What is that?
Things that
Black mold candles.
Black mold candles?
I mean, if they can get away with those jelly beans that taste like vomit and like soap, we could do that. We could do that.
You know what? Did Steven Bearded Vines, did he give you one of those at the Nashville meetup?
Wait, he was passing out vomit jelly beans?
Yeah, he was passing out those jelly beans that taste like poop and boogers and stuff like that.
Did you know?
He's like, oh no, some of them are good. No, they're not.
Oh, that's
They're not.
Why was he passing them out?
To get people's reactions, because he thought it was funny. Because
he always had a camera, so he was getting their
Oh, gotcha.
Because he's 9.
I think there's one, the vomit one.
Dude, it's bad.
They're all bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
Gross. I wonder if they have a black mold jelly bean.
They should have one now. And if they do, we should get like residuals off that.
Yeah,
we've been talking about it.
That's right, finder's fee.
Exactly.
There's a place called Jungle Gyms. There's a few of them in Ohio, and they sell drinks that are kind of like that.
Ew.
Yeah, sweat or vomit or what, and it just.
Are they just like sodas or alcoholic drinks?
No, they're kind of sodas. I don't know if they're sodas or waters. There's one that's green grass. I'm not that.
That's matcha. I think green grass and matcha are the same thing.
The probably just
you don't like matcha?
I want to, but I don't. I just can't. It smells good, like fresh cut grass, but it just doesn't. For me, I don't love it. No, it's gross.
Those drinks, they make it sound like they're just picking them up off the side of the highway and selling them.
Right?
What else do they have, Mary? Because maybe the green grass is just not for me.
Well, none of them are for me. I mean,
have you tried one?
Yeah, the sweat one I bet is like super salty.
Salty, right?
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm cheese pizza. I mean, I am not adventurous at all when it comes to no.
We have an alumni, Chuck E. Cheese alumni over here, Mary. You got to make sure.
Dude, I'll show you guys on them. I have all my like star pins from like being like my employee pins. I still have all those.
I might have some of my Service Excellence Award tags also somewhere. I don't know. No, that's funny that you say that, Mary, though. We had, when we had the store, my brick and mortar, that we had this lady that would sell candy canes at Christmas time. And I was like, oh, I just need something to like munch on for a second. So we went and got some, and they were peach flavored. Mm-hmm. So we're standing there eating these peach flavored candy canes, and the girl next to me, I thought, man, she stinks today. It's the peach smelled like body odor. It was terrible. So I'm sitting there, you're trying to have a conversation, and I'm like, golly, man. And I look over, and she's going.
It's like, do I smell?
Me?
What do people think of
when she's moving away from me? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we realized
you were the one that smelled like body odor?
We both did because we're eating
It
these
was the candy.
candy canes, and we were like, "Oh, these are the worst." These are so
Did they
bad.
taste good though, Kristen?
Huh?
Did they taste good?
I don't remember. All I can remember is thinking they smell so bad.
Dude.
That's what we need to do. Is we need to get those candles.
Why do
Disguise it as peach when it smells like very bad body odor.
armpits?
That's hard to eat something that smells terrible.
Well, I don't eat armpits.
No, it's
because
good.
I don't
Have
eat-
you guys ever had durian fruit before?
No, never even heard of it.
Me either.
So it's like this weird prickly fruit. You cut it in half, and it's got like these little pods that are like almost like slimy. Super delicious, but legit, it smells like garbage and vomit.
Is that from Earth or is that from somewhere else?
Have you
Let me
seen that corpse?
I know what you're
flower?
talking about, Ray, because I've seen them and I've never gotten one. But
That
You can
sounds
get them
right.
at like an Asian, like a Asian market.
Mm-mm.
They're so good, but again, they
How do
smell.
you eat them if they smell bad?
They taste that good.
Wow.
We stood in line to go see the corpse flower whenever it bloomed in Denver. It's so gross. Beautiful, stinks.
What's a corpse flower?
A corpse flower is a very rare, some sort of tropical flower that only blooms like every 12 years or something. So it was a big deal when this thing bloomed in captivity or something, but it smells like dead bodies.
Hmm.
It
Is that
was-
like the flower in that movie Dennis the Menace? Or you remember that? Or Mr.
I-
Wilson had that flower in his
Yeah,
backyard and it only
yeah.
bloomed like at one point of the. You ever watch that movie?
No.
Oh, y'all didn't go to Blockbuster as
That's a
much as I
classic.
did.
And it shows, right? I'm telling you, I couldn't go back. I had too many fees.
There you go.
Here's some of the public transits you can't bring.
Oh,
'Cause it smells
wow.
so bad. The durian fruit.
Like eating tuna fish on the train, huh?
Mhm. No durians.
That's funny.
Next time we'll go and we'll try one.
Mm-mm.
When we're all together.
I don't know
Yeah.
what people think of when they like come up with these food and drinks. Like, oh, what should we make this taste like? Human tears. That's what it should taste like.
Salty.
Yeah.
Salty.
Like, what? Who wants to taste something like that? I don't understand
No. No. I was kind of mad at Steven for passing out those jelly beans. I don't know what I got. I either got poop or dirt or something. It
that.
was
I can't believe
terrible.
he did that. Steven,
Yeah, why did you take one?
He's like, well, some of them are good. Like it might be root beer. Oh, it's mixed in with the other ones. It was not.
Oh.
They were all terrible.
Got tricked.
Here, try this one. It's tutti frutti. I'm like, it's not tutti frutti. I'm telling you, that one is barf. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's-
eating that.
Oh, the barf.
that's shitty witty, is what it is.
how many did you try, Kristen, before you realized?
Yeah, how many did you try?
No, I only ate the one, but he's like, no, to have another one. You
Oh.
can maybe wash it down. Maybe I'm like,
Did
no.
anybody else try one? I don't think you were the only one.
No, I think Lori, Happy Picker, I think she might have tried one.
Let us know, Lori.
You're lucky you didn't grab like a handful.
Maybe it was Angie. I don't know. I don't
Did
know.
this really happen?
Steven,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
comment below and confirm that you fed me booger
Vomit.
jelly beans. Yeah, and then he left him there. He's like, "Oh, somebody will like them." Nobody likes them.
Somebody was with a rude awakening if they just grab those.
He probably got him at the bottom of the bins at
Oh,
Lucky Bundle or something, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Here, they're safe
Yeah,
to eat."
yeah.
He probably get into the front desk employee that was playing Minecraft on the table.
The one that Jill got fired.
Did he
Yeah.
get fired?
No.
He got fired?
Yeah.
Jill, yeah, he got fired.
Wow.
Yeah,
what
he no longer worked there.
Skippy? Was it Skippy she named him?
Skippy.
I don't
Minecraft
think that
Pro.
was his name, but that's
We
funny.
knew he was a little off when I got there, and he was like,
Oh, what
I
should
got
have
there, and
for
he's
dinner?
like having a full-on conversation with you guys. I was like, hey, man, what's your name? He's like, oh, I work here. I was like, oh, okay.
That's your name?
Like, I work here is your name? Yeah.
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 Not the greatest over at
Yeah.
the Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah, I heard I missed a lot of fun. Just everybody hanging out because we stayed over just a few minutes away down the street.
Why didn't you come and visit?
It just didn't dawn on me that you guys were all hanging out in the lobby.
Oh.
It just didn't. And some of us, I went out to dinner a couple times, and I mean, we would have gone over there afterwards, but yeah, it just didn't dawn on me that everybody was over there.
Where did you say?
Joey and I stayed at the Hampton Inn.
Okay.
That was just a couple. I have the Hilton Honors points, and
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
Honestly,
I think a lot of people come and hang out that don't stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, well, yeah, I realized that later. It's like, oh my gosh, we had fun going to dinner. We went with a couple of the other guys and went to dinner, but we would have made our way over,
next time.
Right.
Some of the best times we've had in the last 2 years were in that lobby.
Like
and the people that worked there, those poor people that had to listen to us until 1 o'clock in the morning. They were cool about it though, so that's good.
That's true.
Yeah, shout out to them.
That's true.
But Mary, thank you so much for coming on. We do greatly appreciate
you, Mary.
Thank you so much. This is fun. And guys, if you want to get to know a little bit more about Mary, please check out the last episode where she tells us on how her journey becoming debt free was. So with the help of reselling. So, and guys, thank y'all so much. All my co-hosts as well. And make sure you guys that are watching, like, share, subscribe, comment below. What is the nastiest thing that you've ever eaten? Let us know. So my name is Ray.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Joe.
I'm Brendan.
That's Mary. We will catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all and God bless.